Why, hi there, everybody. Champions League soccer, brand new experience for me. It's apparently kind of starting, I guess, today. I started work on as I'm doing all these soccer algorithms that predict soccer games in different leagues across Europe, across America, across the Americas, across everywhere. As I'm working with this, I'm learning. This is new for me, so bear with me as I do it. But I'm starting to set it up, and I decided to do a video about this. One, because the games are starting, and two, to explain why it's very difficult to start this and what you have to do if you want to purchase a copy of any one of these soccer algorithms for any of the leagues. We've got tons of them now. La Liga, Liga One, Serie A, MLS, uh, English Premier League. I mean, it's out of control. I'm going to start to do predictions for World Cup and stuff, everything too, because what we're doing is we're building a database of all these players. There's all these players, and they have stats in whatever respective league they're in. And once we get their names straight and in our matrix of names, and we get it all woven together, then we have pretty good intelligence about who's playing and predictions for the game. So let me explain how we do that, and then I'll just cut off the video, letting you know right now, if you want to turn the video off, it's time to turn it off if you're trying to get predictions for the day. I'm going to be working on all this while these games are happening. There's no way we're going to get predictions. And by the time you would have watched this video, you would have, basically the games would have probably been over anyway. Let's refresh. So basically, like Chelsea against Dynamo Zagreb, like I have no idea what's going on here, but Chelsea's a really big favorite. We don't know yet. Here's why. So there are players, and none of these players have any stats for this season yet because the season's just starting, I believe, right? Some of the players, however, are already in this matrix that I've created with player name, like just the correct spelling of their name as we identify them, what team they are on, and whether or not we have an abbreviated name which shows up in the lineup sheet when you grab the lineups from RotoWire. That's what this is. And so when you refresh this, you get all these players, and if they have an error, okay, right here, if their name shows up here but doesn't show up here, this is an error. And we could just add them one at a time and copy them over to the matrix, but there's quicker ways to do this. But I just basically want to show you what's going on. So uh, these are names that are their abbreviated player name, okay? And we need to identify what their actual name is and put the proper team in here to matrix everyone. That's how this works. This is the part of the algorithm that takes the most time and why it isn't just ready immediately. But as the season progresses, more of these names are going to start to already be in the list. Right now, I'd have to do a ton of work. It's not even worth it to do it for today because there will eventually be recorded stats that you'll start grabbing, which are going to be the team stats and the player stats for the season starting, I guess tomorrow, I guess it will update. And this will no longer be last year's stats, which we're looking at right now. And some of these teams were not even in the Champions League last year. Like it's a complete disaster right now. And I almost want to be like, we don't even have anything here. So, like, we don't even have players for this year. So we should just get rid of this. We don't have team stats for this year. We will starting tomorrow. So we'll just put them in there. But what I do need to do is still add all these players in, but I'm just going to wait because there are other things to do. So this is basically the Champions League update, is that you can see you're not going to get a lot of intelligence from this until a few games in, but you are going to start to log all these different players. And I'm building a master file that has all the different leagues I do, because some of these players I think play in both leagues or something, right? Like there's all kinds of weird stuff going on. You'll be able to get cumulative stats on people and comparisons, and this will be really helpful when predicting something like the World Cup where you have to reassemble players on different countries. So very, very, very interesting stuff going on with soccer. Felt like a good idea to do that video. And if you want to support this, go to the follow the links, purchase one of the soccer algorithms or something, and I'll eventually think about what I'm going to do with it. But as for right now, I'm just working on it when I can, along with other things. And until more people buy it, we'll see how much effort I put into it. All right, guys. So good luck, everybody. No predictions for Champions League today, but as you can see, we'll start to have that into like next week. And you'll start to really get some intelligence from it probably in like 2, 3 weeks or something like that. All right. Good luck. Now, your picks be winning.